Oh, see. I just saw something. I don't see who that is. Because that's probably going to be delayed.
My hair looks messed up.
What? Oh, shoot. What just happened? Excuse me, baby.
It froze.
Let's see. Hey, what up, Nancy? What up? Oh, jeez.
Hey, son tia.
Oh, tell me this is going to have problems today. Oh, that's because the mad things open.
That stuff
over
open.
here. Yeah, I didn't know that. What happened?
Nothing.
Are you doing stuff behind me?
No.
Yes, he was. Stop lying. Come on, Twitter. And now we're going to start soon. We're going to start soon. Give me a sec. Twitter's a little fussy today.
Boo.
Come on. There we go. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hey, James.
Yeah, let me know when it's like 4 and I'll start.
Hi, Michelle.
Thank you, sir. What up, James? What up, Michelle? What is that?
So Michelle is a friend of mine from
Woo!
my group fitness class.
Welcome to the live. In about, all right, let me know when it's like strike 4.
When it's exactly
10
4?
seconds? Thank you. And I got Overwatch in my ear.
Oh. You don't need me today because I'm not on the other end.
Oh, shoot.
Let's see if CK messes up today because I'm here.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to another edition of Lunch Break. Yes. And if you're seeing my co-star today is my fabulous wife over here,
What's
Melissa.
up?
The sous chef is on vacation, by the way, for 2 weeks. So, yes, welcome to Lunch Break, the show that brings you the many foods you can make during your break at lunch. And I'm going to sit you down over here, so this way you guys can watch the action. There we go. Right? There you go.
Yeah, we're good.
So, and of course, we're live today on Instagram, on Twitter. And who just came on Twitter? Somebody just came on.
Somebody by the name of Zigzag9.
What up, Zigzag9?
What's
We're giving
up?
shout outs to everybody who comes on to our live today. So, what up, James? What up, Michelle? What up, Lizette? Just in case, I didn't say it before because, we weren't live fully yet on TV. But, yes, we are live today. And Melissa's here.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, now it looks better. Look, now I
yeah.
see myself. So, yes. Hey, Titi, what up? Titi Lori's on.
Hi, Titi Lori.
So, yes, everybody. So, if you're tuning in any of our social medias, anywhere, and TV also, we are making, as we're doing for season 3, we're keeping up with traditional recipes handed down.
Ethnic.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So, we're doing a Puerto Rican dish today called Arroz con Pollo.
Arroz con pollo.
Tailored to lunch
We don't
break.
pronounce the Z in Puerto Rico. We say arroz. Not arroz, okay? That's that Dominican stuff. Keep that stuff over there.
I roll my R's, okay?
No, we don't roll R's.
I'm
we
driving.
don't- Yeah, we don't roll R's. Arroz con pollo. And
Arroz
it's
con
the
pollo.
Z. The Z is
Arroz
not
con
pronounced.
pollo?
No, arroz.
Arroz con pollo?
You're going to witness a murder today live on Lunch Break. I hope you guys know that. Okay? Just to give you an idea, yeah, you will be witnessing a murder. 187, I'm just saying.
Damn! Your titi said, wepa!
Hi, Sam.
Hey,
How
Sam,
are
what
you?
up? Yeah, everybody's coming on to the live today.
Yeah,
Look,
because I sent out a blast because yours truly has some connections
Stephanie.
too. I'm just saying. So it's arroz con pollo,
You gotta
not
make-
arroz.
listen,
It's
the-
arroz con pollo.
Don't feel bad, anybody, because I'm trying to make, give love to everybody. And the Twitter died again, apparently.
You want me to refresh it?
No, because we
Okay.
don't got time for that. Sorry. So,
Hey, hey, who did it?
well, it's
Who did it?
Super Mario. It's 2 L's, 2 S's, just in case. I don't want to end up dead.
I give him a pass.
This not everybody
I
knows
give him
it's
a
2
pass.
L's and 2
No,
S's.
yeah, my name is pretty weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess we're only gonna have make love. Hey, mom, make some love only to the Instagram peoples because
Yeah,
Twitter.
sorry, guys.
Twitter don't like us right now, so
Aw, Sam said
It's
she
okay.
can't wait to see us. We can't wait to see you either. So it's arroz. See? Thank you, Titi. It's
Listen,
arroz, not
li-
arroz.
Listen,
okay?
listen. Arroz con pollo.
Arroz con pollo, okay?
Listen, I'm gonna end up that anyway. After
There
this.
you go,
It's gonna be-
187,
this is gonna be-
187 live
it's
on
gonna
Lunch
call-
Break.
Listen, it's gonna be the next show called Lunch Break Rip. Rest
There
in
you go,
peace.
Rest in peace. I'm just
Oh, there you
saying.
go. Look, Samara.
There you go. No worries, no
All right,
hate.
so with that, this recipe calls for, of course, because it's arroz con pollo,
Arroz. We're gonna fight. We're gonna
which
fight.
in English is called rice with
Rice
chicken or
with
chicken
chicken.
with rice. Yeah, which way would you say? Because is it chicken with rice or rice with chicken?
Well, the way I was brought up saying it, it's rice with chicken.
Hey, Jackie, what's up, moms?
Arroz. See, yeah,
Your
so,
son is not here today.
So the way we actually say it,
Arroz.
it's like, it depends. Like some people say it chicken and rice. Other people say rice and chicken. I just say feed me. That's all I say.
I'm just hungry.
Yeah. So it's arroz
So
con
with that,
pollo.
this recipe for the basically the arroz con pollo.
There you go.
I didn't say the arroz. I said arroz, right?
Arroz.
See?
Yes.
It's basically made with chicken.
Chicken. The Vanna White edition.
It has bacon.
Wait a minute.
Oh yeah.
No. See,
No,
wait.
no, I got
time
the-
out, time
I got
out.
the
Pause.
traditional
I'm
one.
going to do what CK does.
No,
Pause.
no, there's a
Pause.
traditional one.
Pause.
This is just traditional
Pause,
one.
because I'm going to tell you right now, traditionally, Puerto Ricans do not put bacon in their arroz con pollo at all.
Sorry,
We
but
put-
this is the
excuse me,
recipe.
I'm going to correct you. It's
This
called...
is the one made from Puerto Rico.
Right, no, they
So-
use something called tocino, which is
No,
different.
no.
Yes.
This is the actual recipe
He's
for
going
the
to
one
tell
I'm saying.
somebody who grew up in a Puerto Rican home. Are you kidding me right now? Are you really kidding me right now? We use tocino.
So-
Tocino is not
Anyway,
bacon.
as we continue,
Back to the
for this
okay.
recipe, it's chicken, it's bacon, okay?
Which is replacing the tocino if you want to keep it ethnic here, okay?
It requires olives.
Ooh, I love olives. Did you get... Okay, you got the good ones, okay. I don't like the other ones with the pits in the middle.
It also requires for spice-wise.
Okay.
Well, actually, also for no, the other stuff. It also
Oh.
requires in the dish in the rice, sofrito
Oh my
with
God.
tomato sauce.
Okay.
So I actually found the sofrito with tomato sauce because my lovely, beautiful wife was busy, so she couldn't make the sofrito from scratch.
So this is a great option to like substitute, but I don't really care for it. But okay.
It also requires in the rice sweet peas or green beans and minced garlic. Just don't show the names. They're not sponsoring us. We're not giving them money for it.
They will after this.
It also calls for with the chicken and the bacon. It calls for an onion, diced and sliced onion. So we got white onion, which is also the one that's used when you cook it. It turns clear and all that stuff. Now, the other portion also requires for ingredient wise is garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, olive oil, which normally use canola if you want to, and chicken broth. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Like
I'm
I said,
so curious to see where this is
I'm
gonna
following the exact recipe that someone
Okay,
did
so-
in Puerto Rico
Pause.
in the old
time
school
out,
countryside.
Time out. Pause. See, he could have asked me, but he refused to. You want to know why? Because he never asks his wife for instructions when it comes to cooking because he thinks he's better
Uh-oh.
than me. That's okay. Facebook's not working. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Are we getting intermission over here?
Oh, no.
Yep.
See, even Facebook is mad at you for doing
Is
it
this
wrong. Oh, no. Yeah, so, yeah. He will quickly learn, guys,
Oh yeah, it's getting bad signal.
that he has to talk to his wife when it comes to certain things. And when it comes to food like this, it's you're
Yeah,
good?
it's weird.
That's so weird. So, yeah, he should have asked
No, it
me. I
looks
would have
fine,
told
man.
him that we could have went to them.
The YouTube one is
We
the only
coulda
one
went to
that's
the supermarket and got
experiencing
tocino,
problems. The
but-
Facebook one is clear and fine.
My husband is completely and utterly stubborn. That's what you get for being stubborn.
I feel like something's hitting me in my butt. Maybe
So-
we got ghost up in this place. So with that, I'm gonna wash my hands because the rest of the stuff that she's gonna do doesn't require gloves.
Ew.
But she can wash her hands too.
Ew.
What do you mean, ew?
Ew. So this is a great substitute, but if you want to do it the ethnic way, you would get tocino and you would actually fry it.
I'm sorry. And I also forgot to mention one of the seasonings also requires sazon with achote, with cilantro, which is that right there. So you really do actually need that. That's actually part of the recipe, so you need to get that
this is
specifically.
FYI, guys,
Now-
in a Puerto Rican home, this is a staple. I'm covering
turn it
it.
around.
Relax. Don't get
Turn
your...
it around.
Anyway, this is a staple in every Hispanic home. I don't care
Yeah,
what.
because, you know, Dominicans use adobo, right?
No. Yeah. We use sazon in everything,
Sazon.
and we use sofrito in
Sazon.
everything.
I thought it was supposed to be sazon. Without the Z. Sazon.
I didn't say sazon. I said
Sazon.
sazon, which is that Z is pronounced as an S. We are gonna have a 187 on here,
Woo!
today, guys. We are. We definitely are. 187. If anybody knows what 187 and which movie I'm referencing to, please drop it down below. You gotta know what that movie is.
Demolition Man?
No, that was one of them. What was the other movie that we just watched the other day with what's
Samuel
his
Jackson.
name? Samuel Jackson. What was the movie?
What up, James? Good luck with that, Melissa.
Listen, James, Mr. Faber, I'm going to let you know right now, I have over 20 plus years of experience.
I like what he said. You don't have to cover it.
Thank you.
It was-
Yeah, she said I was wondering.
Ah.
So, yeah, James, you don't have to cover it, but he has
Right.
to be extra, like most people are. Why are you
Listen.
moving this so I can wash my hands? Okay,
I'll wash
thank
your
you.
hands, come on.
I appreciate you.
I've been Overwatch? Sir. What happened? I didn't hear what you said. $187 undercover cop?
October 13th, that's right, babe.
Oh,
That's
I
right,
know.
Titi. I call her babe, Titi.
I'm not sure. I don't remember. Alright, so let's start up with the chicken.
Bam.
Thank you. Get me the red knife in that drawer. Alright, so I'm gonna clean these.
No red knife, sir.
Push that more down.
No red knife, sir.
What? Where's the red knife?
I have a green
Oh,
knife.
baby, it's in the wash thingy.
Got it.
Alright, so make sure this is cold water. I'm gonna wash the chicken.
Officer down, 1013. What? Don't say that, Titi. Not here.
What?
Are you crazy? No. My aunt works for NYPD, so code 1013 means officer down.
Oh,
In the cop world, 187 is murder.
murder, death, kill?
Well, it's murder of a cop, or yeah, murder, death, kill from
Demolition Man?
Demolition Man. Correct. Cop talk. 10th floor. Roger that.
Oh my god. I can't.
Yeah. So I rinsed off the knife, by the way, guys. Always rinse off your utensils.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And also, when you're dealing with poultry, just to let you guys know, in
Thank you.
your sink, you always want to clean with vinegar and salt and a lemon wedge
Hey,
to
so-
clean all that salmonella type of stuff in your sink.
So what I'm gonna do, I'll also get the silver bowls behind in that clear thingy. I'm gonna cut these up into small chunks, into little squares, so they can cook thoroughly in the grill. So basically, we're gonna do the chicken and the bacon
Deep one?
on the grill. Yeah. And then the rest of the stuff we're gonna put in our pasta bowl, but you guys can put it in a container. Because remember, I'm making a lot.
Yeah.
Y'all just making for yourself. So don't make a lot unless you're making a lot for a lot of people.
Whatever we're doing, cut it in half to make it as a single.
Or like
quarters.
1/4. Yeah.
Yeah, 1/4 or 1/2. It depends on how much you eat.
So and everybody on Instagram, we're not forgetting about you guys.
Hello.
Hola, hola.
Hola.
All right, so I'm gonna cut this in half to make it easier.
You notice CK's trying to like
baby.
kind of take over everything because he's so used to Doobie. Normally, Doobie would be washing the chicken and doing other stuff, but for some strange reason, my husband has this thing where he thinks I'm not capable.
What? Who
I
said?
can cook him under the table any
No
day.
one said nothing like that. I'm doing this because it's the
Chow-
only.
Oh, do
Oh
I
my
hear
gosh.
it? Do I hear it in the background?
God.
Do you hear it? Do I hear challenge?
No, I did it.
Oh, yes, I do. Challenge accepted.
I'm only doing this because this is the only thing, besides the bacon, that needs to be cut. The rest of the stuff we don't need to do anything else with. And she'll be doing it.
The aluminum chef challenge.
Yes, indeed. We will be doing a challenge here on Lunch
here?
Break.
No, here, in there. Not on top in front of the camera.
Like I said, 187.
Thank you.
187. We're going to be doing that. Oh, my goodness gracious. I tell you.
That's funny.
So, like I was telling you guys, with dealing with poultry, you really want to be really careful with the spread of salmonella. That's why you have cutting stuff for poultry specifically
Yes.
and fish. You should always have different cutting boards. And I know it seems like a lot of work to have that stuff
No, but
there.
you have to.
But you exactly because of cross-contamination. So you really want to be really careful when it comes to stuff like that. So make sure you have different utensils when it comes to cutting poultry and fish.
Yes.
And you always want to clean your cutting boards after you're using
Well, I
them.
have part of the mystery challenge.
Oh, see, no, that's
and
not fair.
provide us with a mystery item that we can both do on the challenge.
Okay, because I was about to say, to have two Dominicans up against me,
What?
not good. Because then I have to bring out my arsenal, which would be a guest Puerto Rican person who will just like kind of help me out because I'm good, but going up against two Dominicans, I don't know about that.
What?
And especially because one of them, Overwatch, I don't cross certain rivers. And so he's cutting up the chicken right now in strips and then into pieces as well.
Yeah, making them into like cubes.
So if you're doing this at home and you want to bring it into work and cook it at work.
Really?
If you want to actually season your meat in advance and freeze
did not know that.
That's what I usually do.
Overwatch said that he's actually half Dominican and half Puerto Rican.
Whack Bob, best of both worlds. Can I get a hashtag Romeo Santos? Hey!
Really?
Yeah, sorry.
Why that dude?
Because no.
Why not anybody else but that dude?
Dominicans can't stand Romeo. How about that?
Yeah, no, I can't.
Y'all can't stand him because he's mixed with
Listen,
one of the.
I'd rather deal with Mark
Listen
Anthony than
here.
anybody else.
It's okay. It's all good. But anyway, back to business here. If you want to season your meat in advance, it actually saves. It takes it takes a little bit of time. However, when you purchase it right from the supermarket, CK can tell you, I usually wash everything before putting it in the freezer. That way, it's easier when you take it out of the freezer. It takes away. It's less time in preparation, basically.
Yeah.
So you're going ahead to actually prepare going forward, but it actually saves you time when you're cooking. So that's one of the tips that my abuelita or my nana taught me when I was growing up. Always wash every single poultry, fish, beef, whatever. It does not matter.
Cool. Oh, I like that.
So always wash all your
That's
stuff
cool.
that
I
you
like that.
purchase ahead in advance. I would suggest that.
All right, so
Let me put this in here. Let's try.
no, because
it's okay.
I'm still gonna use that. So you're gonna switch with me.
Switch.
All right, so you're gonna put olive oil.
How much olive oil, sir?
We don't measure on lunch break, so.
Wepa, good job.
I
You
can't-
already
I can't
know.
give you, man.
There's a meme
So-
on Facebook. Puerto Ricans don't measure ingredients. They just go to the point where they're
Talk and grab.
what do they call them? When their ancestors say coño. We usually know
can't.
by sight. So I'm gonna go by sight. How about that?
That's what we do here on lunch break anyway. Listen, if y'all cooks, you should know what you do. Hey, Christina.
Yeah, if you're well,
That was actually too much.
no, it's not.
Yeah, no, that was too much.
Never too much.
No, that was too much because that's gonna go on the grill.
It's okay. You'll be all right.
Then you're gonna grab one of these sazones. Yep, one of
Okay.
those in there.
All
Put
right.
it into that, and just half the package.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you kind of did too much, but
That's
it's okay.
There's nothing wrong
It's
with
okay
putting a little
because
too
we're not
much.
gonna dump it in there. Because okay, so normally if you were doing this on a skillet, the amount of olive oil that you put in there would be the sufficient amount. But because it's going onto the grill, all that oil is just gonna drip right down into the pan. So that's the only thing. Come on.
Relax. Don't get your. Be easy. Remember,
I'm gonna
you
be
have to
like
go home with me.
Beaker from Sesame Street.
That's okay. So,
Hello,
see,
everybody. Hey, what up, Lisa?
is that Lisa?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, hey.
It's Overwatch's Lisa.
Overwatches, hey.
I got the wife there.
So I tried.
Wait a second, James. You're on both places?
Showing love on both both sides. I like that. So I tried as best as I could to eyeball it. Me personally, I would have put the whole packet, but homeboy over here is a little picky.
Oh, in case you guys are wondering, the social medias of Lunch Break, they're all the same. Christian name without the H. They're all the same, basically. Just the same name for every single one. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Because I know I just saw Michelle asking, how do I find it on Instagram? So
Same thing.
Yeah, they're all the same name. The Twitter's not up because apparently Twitter doesn't like us right now. So
Oh boy.
we're just going to have to try it next time.
Be careful with that because the
Yeah, no,
doesn't-
it
yeah.
happens to... No, I can't touch it.
No, I'm just saying, just be careful with it because it's like not
Yeah.
fully closed.
That's the
I
only
mean,
bit
it's closed, but
So just use a spoon.
really, I
What?
did not know that.
Babe, come on.
on,
You're the
relax.
sous chef.
No,
You said-
and
you
I
said
know
to
what
gi-
to do.
you said to give you
okay?
instructions.
No, I don't need instructions, boo boo. Okay, I really don't. Just making you feel good. That's all.
Wow, I feel good there.
Oh, get away from me. You make my soul hurt. There's a joke in my family where we say you make my blank hurt. So
My eyebrows?
My eyebrows, my eyelashes, my
Ooh,
soul.
I see what you're doing, Super Mario.
Yeah, I love it. So you want to mix it and make sure, like what I usually do is I actually kind of tenderize it a little bit with a fork so that way the seasonings will go into the stuff that you're cooking. But because CK just says, I can give you instructions. Okay, I'm not going to do anything unless he tells me to, except for that. Okay, so is that good enough for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right, so just hold on to that. not figuratively, like, hold on to it. Just put it there.
Not figuratively. Okay.
Oh, look, and it stood up.
She said, hey! Guys aren't the only ones who can make jokes.
Family show.
It is a family show. Man,
Oh, damn.
nothing wrong with that.
Hey, Francisco, what up?
Okay. I'm just inspecting.
No, for me, I thought you were about to eat it. Like, wow, it's still raw.
Ooh, baby, I like it.
Hey, what the? Jesus Christ.
Let him bless you.
Oh, Michelle came on here, look.
Michelle went from Facebook to Instagram?
Yeah, look. she's
Okay,
there.
cool. So
All right,
what am I
so-
doing now?
Hold on. This should be...
First he told me
yet.
not to hold on. Now he's telling me to hold on. He can't make up his mind.
Well, no, because I'm waiting for the actual grill to start pumping and getting heated. Pumping. I know, see, look here, see? See, she's doobie now. See, she's doobie now.
Doobie!
All right, so, it's almost ready.
Yeah.
All right, so in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand you these. You can have those.
I can?
So in the meantime, that should be ready now. I'm going to flip this over.
Still, it's not, it's like,
Warm.
yeah.
I'm going to take this out
Thank
the
you.
packages.
What?
I have it
Dude,
in my
kitchen
hand.
safety 101. Never point the knife up.
Knife out? Where there?
Dude,
Why are you so
especially
afraid?
towards a Puerto Rican, you should know daggone well that we hide razor blades in our cheeks, okay? You don't know.
All right, so I'm going to cut this package open so I can take the bacon out.
Take the bacon. Again, guys, this is a substitute for tocino. Tocino is different than bacon. Tocino is the pork fat, okay? Which, by the way, if you have high blood pressure, you should not be eating that at all.
That is
Be very
true.
careful with tocino.
All right, so the same way that you can start putting that
Excuse
on
me.
there. The same way that I did the chicken, I'm gonna do. Why am I looking that way? The camera's there. Oh well, this is the same camera. I'm gonna cube these bacon up because we're gonna cook it on the grill also.
So am I putting all of the chicken onto the grill
Well,
or some?
as much as you can fit.
Don't worry, I can fit enough.
Why are you doing? No. Don't do one at a time. Just take a bunch and put it on the grill.
See how I did that on purpose to irritate him because I knew
Oh,
it would.
come on.
I knew it would.
I'm gonna turn into Ramsey in a few minutes.
Oh, you'll be all right. Don't worry.
Michelle
You'll be
said,
fine.
"Hey, Carla."
Hi, Kyra.
Michelle said, "Do you guys not usually cook together?" LOL.
Yeah, we cook together quite often, but the thing is, when it comes to ethnic food, we always have a disagreement because he thinks he knows more than me, simply because he lived in the country of where his ethnicity is from. But no, boo boo. I have more when it comes to cooking in the kitchen because I was so blessed to grow up in a triracial home. So I'm Puerto Rican, Hungarian, and Sicilian.
Woo!
Yeah, so I'm that white girl Puerto Rican that you don't even know. That you'd be like, wait a minute, does she speak Spanish? Does she not? I really don't. I speak it improperly, but my loving husband never corrects me because he knows what's good for him.
Baby, I know you're talking, but you gotta put that on the grill and close it, because one side's only being cooked.
I'm just making sure that I have enough on there because there's not enough room for all of it. And it cooks pretty quick. You see that nervous laugh that he has? He's doing that because he knows he wants to correct me so bad, but he doesn't want to.
Alright, so we're gonna set that for 4 minutes.
Cooking time for that chicken is 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so the bacon's cut up. I'm gonna
So
set
after
this.
the chicken goes the bacon?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna set this to the side. Just take the Goya thing out. Yeah, that smells good already.
It really does. It really, really does.
So see how, let me bring you guys, move this way, and then grab you guys so this way they can, Superman can see it over there. As you can see, if you were doing this on a skillet, that wouldn't come down. That
Yeah, it would actually be like cooking
Yeah, that would
in
be
it, yeah.
cooking with it. But because we're doing it on a grill, the grease part is coming down.
The natural oils in the
Yeah.
meat itself starts to,
Which- For this episode, we're actually going to use that.
not the chicken one.
No,
We're
no.
gonna use the pork.
No, I know. We're going to use it to bake it.
Which, by the way, we're cooking with
bacon one
pork
for
today
it.
because the sous chef is not here.
Yes. That is true, too.
So if the sous chef were here and you cooked with turkey bacon, I would have crucified you.
Well, no, I couldn't. I wouldn't
For
be able
real,
to.
I would have so crucified you because there's
I would
no
have not been able to because there's no fat
Yeah.
grease.
Yeah, no. With the
Oh,
turkey-
look, Lisa's on. She said, I'm Sicilian.
Wepa! Hey! Salute!
Other Lisa said, typical Dominican.
Typical Dominican is
Thank you,
correct.
Kyra. Kyra says she loves the aprons.
Awesome, thanks. See, courtesy of CK.
Thank you.
So there's a lot of fat coming out of the meat, which is good because you want to get all that extra. You don't want too much of the moisture coming out, though. You don't want the chicken to be dry.
Right.
So you just want to be careful with that. But like Christian had mentioned, the fact that with the pork bacon, you can utilize the fat for other things, like frying certain things. Like he loves when I make omelets on Saturdays.
Yep.
And I don't use regular oil. I actually use the grease from the bacon. You can actually even saute cabbage
Yep.
in bacon fat, which tastes amazing, by the way.
Also, by the way, people, if you're watching, I'm just going to take this away
that
from
away?
you. I'm going to be cutting up the onions at the same time because we're already 30 minutes in almost. Hey, Andrea, what up?
Hey, Andrea.
So for this recipe, it also requires half an onion. So what are you doing?
And I'm just making sure that it's
Oh,
done.
don't-
I'm just peeking.
there's a timer.
Doesn't matter. Puerto Ricans look even though the timer says one thing. We know. We know when things are ready. We don't need a timer. Forget about it.
That's Brooklyn. Forget about it.
Again,
You keep-
kitchen safety, bro.
you keep doing
Kitchen
that. It's not
safety.
near you.
I want to make it to our first year anniversary.
Listen, it's not near you, so stop.
By the way, happy anniversary. Happy
Aw,
30-day
happy
anniversary. As you guys know, Chris and I got married on October 13th, which
did?
is a month and 2 days ago. Yes, I do count. Just saying. So really quick, I just want to show you guys really quick. You see all that grease? Yummy. You can actually even use that in your rice when you cook it if you want. You can always utilize all the extra stuff that comes out of what you're cooking with. So we got 20 seconds to go on the timer for the chicken. Wow. Homeboy over there
What?
cuts up the onions.
Onions.
Did you know a tip about helping with the tearing of an onion when you're cutting it up?
No.
Sniff coffee beans.
Really?
Yep. Sniff coffee beans. Keep coffee beans in the kitchen, and every so often when you get that teary feeling, you just sniff it and it'll go away.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yep. So the chicken is done.
Ooh, look at that. Nice and brownish.
Look at that, guys. Yo.
Look at that color.
Woo! Oh, you're welcome. I know. I know.
Hold on for a second. Let me give you the other one.
Okay.
And I know my what happened? All right, thank you. My apron just came off.
You want me to tie it for you?
Sure, please. Thank you. All right.
Let's make sure you're secure.
Oh, no, that's too tight. Thank you. Hey, Soli, what up?
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, so take this out, put this here, and put the rest on there.
Yep.
You got it.
So while she's doing that, you heard put a matchstick in the mouth. What?
A matchstick?
Really?
Ah, yes, that makes sense. That makes perfect
Oh,
sense.
Michelle said also if you heard it when you chew gum also does
Yes.
the same thing.
And the reason why is because your nose and your mouth are linked to the same path. So you ever notice when you lose your sense of taste? I mean, when you lose your sense of smell, your sense of taste goes. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so when you get sick and you lose your sense of smell, you can't taste anything, and that's because you can't smell anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep. So we're putting the rest of the chicken on the grill.
Yes.
Can I toss this in there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. Lord knows I don't want to do anything without asking you.
Okay.
Because he'd rather yell at me than Doobie because he knows
What are you
daggone
talking about?
well.
I yell at Doobie too.
No, you don't. Because I yell at you when you yell at Doobie.
Oh, God. All right, there you
So we're
go.
going to set the timer for 4 minutes again.
Yep.
And while that's going, what are you going to do?
All right, so the onions are cut up. And I'm just going to set that aside for a second.
Okay.
So in the meantime, the chicken's already done. Bon appetit. Everything's done. Enjoy.
Yep. Pretty much.
No, not yet. All right, so what happened?
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing.
Talk. Dead air. If you don't say anything, dead
No,
air.
so what I would have done with this particular dish, this is not mine, it's just I would have thrown the sofrito in there to season the chicken at the same time.
No,
that's the way you're supposed to do it.
Well, if you're doing it on a skillet, you're doing it on lunch break, and you're using stuff that's at work.
Yeah,
so you can't
and
do
it's
it that
the same
way.
thing.
No,
Yes, you can.
because you want to keep the sofrito. You don't want to
You
end up
can,
here.
it will keep in there.
No, it's gonna go
Everything
down.
but
No,
the juices
it's
will
not.
stay in.
It's not.
Again.
Brrr.
Ding ding.
All right. So in the meantime, you don't have to watch that right now.
I'm not. I just that way it'll be easier to wash. I just put a little bit of water in it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So in the meantime, because you set the timer, right? All right. Good. Once that's done, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the onions with the bacon to cook in there.
Okay.
All right. And in the meantime, what?
What?
Okay. So I'm using a pasta bowl. You guys don't have to use a pasta bowl. You can use a container. Like I said,
Yeah.
we're doing a lot. You don't have to do a lot. So for this portion right here, okay. Oh, actually, I forgot to cut up some of the olives. But you know what? I'm gonna leave them whole.
They don't have pits in them, right?
No,
Yeah, you can.
no, this don't have the
If
pits.
they have pits in them, the way you take the pits out is use a skewer.
No,
Yeah,
these are the which are the red things, by the way.
the little peppers in the inside. Which I can actually eat a half a jar of that by myself. I love olives. He doesn't like them. I love olives.
I mean, I have to be in the mood to eat olives, but I hate black olives. Sorry.
I
Sorry.
like black
Sorry
olives
for everybody who's
too.
out there.
But black olives
What happened?
need to... What?
Oh, and Jared said, I see Melissa has taken the helm here.
Not really. He won't let me because
Well,
he's
sous
giving-
chef.
You
Sous
don't
chef.
you don't know, but he's cutting me a look right now, and he don't understand that look that he's cutting me right now. He is so gonna catch it when he gets home. Just saying. You're
Well,
so gonna catch it. I'm
What up,
just
Carl?
being- I'm trying to be rated PG, like rated PG, not even PG-13.
there's a small delay between the social medias, yes.
I'm not even trying to be PG. I'm trying to be rated G because what I want to
Old
do
school
to him right
gangster?
now. No, that's OG.
No, I know. I just wanted you to say
Oh my God. I can't. This is what I deal with.
Hey,
on a daily
Sergio
basis,
Williams,
guys.
what up?
Hey, Dad. So we got like 42 more seconds to go.
Yes.
Ooh-wee.
I know it's getting hot in here.
It's getting
There's no
hot in
AC.
here. And mind you, by the way, my darling husband over here would actually be on certain episodes wearing a hoodie, and I'm like, why?
Listen, you'd be surprised at how cold it gets in here.
No, when you're cooking, you should not be wearing a hoodie at all. Do you see chefs wearing hoodies on the TV? No. You want to know why?
Well, that's because they're in air conditioned.
No, it's not even because they're in an air conditioner. It's because your sleeves
we
you have
are
to be careful 'cause they
making-
can catch fire.
Don't get Melissa started. Carl, we're making arroz con pollo, which is rice with chicken or chicken with rice.
What he thinks is the Spanish version, but it really isn't.
Listen, I sent you the video of which one was the one that I was doing.
And
so.
we're out.
Ooh, that's a nice and grilled.
I love it.
I love what you're doing, Super Mario.
Whoop, whoop.
James is going crazy.
I love it.
You got James laughing.
No, I'm just, listen, you want to keep it real. You want to keep it 100. I'm going to correct you because at the end of the day, you won't know you're making a mistake unless somebody tells you. And
Ooh,
taking
nice.
constructive criticism.
Nice view right there. Look at that. Yeah, it looks like we need a light over there, Super Mario. Because it looks dark.
OMG, which by the way, guys,
I think we need to get some lights over there now.
If you would have cooked it with the sofrito on here, oh
no, trust me, it's
my
still going to be
God.
cooked with sofrito.
It's
So.
okay, don't worry about it, guys. I will cook the ethnic version.
All right, so in the meantime,
Yeah,
put the bacon.
yeah. You see how he tries to shut me up, but he really can't? It's okay.
So now I'm going to put the chicken in here.
Oh, let me empty this out because you're going to use the bacon fat.
Yep.
So you want to empty out your little grill thing because the bacon fat is actually going to go down to the tray, and you can utilize the bacon fat to cook for other things. And bacon fat actually lasts pretty long if you store it properly. The best way to store bacon fat is in a mason jar.
Yep.
An airtight mason jar. Down south in the southern part of the United States, most people store it in a container on top of their stove. I don't do that because I'm just afraid of the fact of things just going array.
Look at this chicken, people. Look at that chicken. Look at that chicken.
You
know
said
people
you
on
wanted to
TV
put
now.
the
Look at
onions
that
on
chicken.
here with the bacon? I wouldn't.
No, because
Yeah.
I didn't think. No, you have one more bacon right there. Spread it evenly. You spread it evenly. Put it
Don't
next to
worry,
the.
I can
Put
spread it
put
very
it. Put it. Put it
evenly.
next. Oh.
All right, how many minutes, sir?
Same.
Same, 4?
Yep. Yep.
And here we go, 4 minutes. Be careful when cooking with pork, guys.
Yep.
Pork should be fully cooked.
Yep.
Any type of food that you're cooking with should always be fully cooked.
James said I'm gonna have a new hoodie every week now.
Oh my God. Just to irritate me, he's going to do it. Like, no, you guys don't know. When I watch the live when I'm on my way home from work, I sit there and I start sweating looking at you because I'm like, oh my God, he's not doing that.
Andrea was saying hi to you.
Hi, Andrea.
And Super Mario's watching.
Hey.
Oh, what up, Lawrence?
Hey, Lawrence. So whenever he wears those hoodies, I'm like, dear God, why?
Doobie's on vacation for 2 weeks. That's why he's not here.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't worry. I'm just as good as Doobie.
No, Andrea was asking where's
know.
Doobie.
I know.
A ghost just passed by.
The hooded taste tester just walked by.
Oh, that's a nice one. Hooded
The
taste
hooded taste
tester.
tester. So really quick, I want to show you guys what the
Oh,
bacon looks like.
shoot.
You
I like
see
that.
how I don't know if you guys can see it, but see how the bacon fat is literally dripping down into the pan? When you cook bacon on a skillet or a frying pan, all that grease that's left over, you can actually put into the mason jar. Do not put the mason jar once you put the bacon grease in the fridge right away. Why?
Because it's still hot.
And why? What will happen to the mason
It'll
jar?
crack.
Right. If you're not careful, because there's extreme temperatures from cold to hot, it will actually crack the mason jar. So you have to be very careful with that and always handle it with care and safety. Wear your mitts, because I made the mistake of one time when I was really young putting hot bacon grease in a mason jar and touched it. Let's just say I never did it again. No, no, no.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. You learn very quickly when you do stuff like that, when you make mistakes.
You mean like burning rice without putting water?
Well, let me tell you about that really
No,
quick.
not you, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yes, I know who you're talking about. Here's the thing. Depending.
Hey, Jose, what up?
What's up, Jose? Here's the thing.
See you guys tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. We're going to go see my cousins tomorrow.
Oh.
Surprise! He knows. He's acting like he's playing stupid. Anyway, what I usually do...
Carl said, I love Spanish food, especially rice and beans. My girlfriend and I go to this Colombian food. It's so good. It's on Old Country Road in Westbury in Palm Diggity. Oh, I know.
I know what he's talking about.
Havana Central, right? Probably.
No.
Is it Havana Central?
Is that in the mall? Havana Central's Cuban, actually. That's not Colombian.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh. I get fishbowl. Oh my God, it's so good. Really?
So Colombian food, each Hispanic culture cooks similarly.
That smells good, by the way.
Similar. However, there's certain things that they omit and put according to what they're used to cooking. So, like I was saying with the rice, what I usually do is I wash my rice regardless, and that's just a habit from being brought up. We were taught to wash the rice, and I put it in a hot pan with all my seasonings. Then I put the water in, and for some strange reason, it depends on how you're cooking your rice. Like if you're cooking arroz amarillo.
Yeah, that's what Kara just mentioned just now. She said you can burn rice for just
yes,
for
the coloring of the rice. So
yeah.
when we use achote, which is the real achote seeds, which the real authentic way of making, the real authentic way of making yellow rice is you would use achote seeds in hot oil, not olive oil.
That's the Puerto Rican side.
Right.
Dominicans use adobo.
Yeah, because you use adobo for everything. All right, bacon seems to be done. You would say? I would mush it around a little bit.
Yeah, just move it around.
I would kind of like flip this. Yeah, because that side
Yeah.
is not cooked. I just want to be
Well, because
careful.
that's the side that was laying on the grease.
Well, even still, even if it was laying on the grease, it's just not cooked as well as I would feel comfortable with. So
Yeah, another 4 minutes should be fine.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna
now,
cook that
while
up.
she's doing that, I'm going to show you the rest of the stuff that goes for this, right? So I'm going to do the transition. I know on TV it's not going to happen. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the other side of the kitchen.
Not that big, by the way.
Damn!
That's what she said.
Wow. Wow. You see this? You see this, everybody?
No, I don't.
You see this, everybody?
No.
What'd she say? Annatto seed, too.
A what?
Annatto seed?
Really? I've never heard. What is that? Annatto seed. I've never heard of that. Never
I don't
heard
know
of
that one either.
So the achote seeds, you can actually.
Wait, I think I saw that in the supermarket. I think. I'm
That's
trying to remember.
bomb too. They are gorgeous women.
All right, so for this part,
True, Albert.
now we got the chicken in here, right? I'm gonna add the rest of the stuff that it requires for the ingredients, because the last thing we're gonna put in together to mix the whole thing together is the rice, because the rice is gonna be cooked separately, and then we're gonna put it all together and make arroz.
Arroz
See, I didn't say the last with the Z. Con pollo.
con pollo.
I was gonna say con chicken.
I can't take it.
I was gonna say arroz con chicken.
Oh my god. I can't take it.
All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some onion powder.
How much onion powder? We don't measure here.
Listen, if you're a cook, you know how much to put in this.
Absolutely.
Some garlic. If I can find it, there you go. And this is minced garlic, by the way. Like really
That's not
fine.
minced
I mean,
garlic.
fine.
It's powdered garlic. Minced
Fine,
garlic,
fine.
you would see a
Mean
little. No,
fine, like
it's
fine,
powder.
fine
It's
garlic.
powder. It's powder.
Powdered fine.
Powder.
Oregano. Just check that, just to make sure.
I got this. Handle your business over there.
Oregano. Oregano. Can you say
oregano changes the flavor of everything.
Can you say oregano?
Oregano.
Some minced garlic.
How do you say garlic in Spanish?
Ajo.
How dare you? Say that again?
Isn't it ajo?
What?
Wait, it's
It
ajo,
is,
right?
yeah.
It is?
But if you say it to the wrong person, it sounds like something else.
Bajo.
No, say it in your head, but don't say it out loud. Say it with an English accent.
Oh, I get it. I got you. I'm only going to use a spoonful of this. Because a spoonful is a lot.
I like garlic though. I've learned to love garlic. I did
Yeah,
not
that's
like
true.
garlic
Actually,
when I
I
was
started
young.
liking garlic because of you, no?
Yeah.
Because you were putting in the
I
foods?
put garlic in almost everything, and it's really great for your hair, your skin, and your nails. So if you have really weak
Yes, sir.
nails, garlic is really good.
Well, how much? Thank you. All right, so I'm going to put... Oops.
What? R.I.P.
R.I.P. already. For these, you're going to put at least 3 to 4 spoonfuls. If you can get it out.
You put like 3.5, maybe.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, put that there.
Listen, by the way, my wife loves this, so it's going to disappear.
Pretty much.
Oh, really? James said anato is achote.
Oh, so it's just a different word of saying
Oh.
achote. Okay.
It's the best garlic, really.
Which
So
is the best garlic?
She's not here. She already left, but I'll let her know when I see her.
So what's the best garlic? I'm kind of like...
Achote seeds. I think.
Well, no,
I'm
achote
assuming.
seeds are different. What's the best garlic?
To this.
Which, by the way, you would be using what? Habichuelas.
Well, no. I mean, like I said, for this recipe, I didn't
Right.
want to use the red
so
beans.
green peas or habichuelas?
Yes. So there you go.
Habichuelas.
Hey, Arroz.
Hey.
We're making arroz con pollo. All right.
So am I putting this there?
No, in here. Oh, the onions.
The
Yes.
onions.
Yes.
So you want me to that
Yep.
in there?
Yep.
Okay, be careful because this is really hot.
Okay.
Just
Thank
be
you.
careful. I don't want you to touch the bottom.
So now I'm gonna add the bacon. So hopefully you guys are following. Just remember to rewind the video later.
Yeah. Oh, so just
Oh, there you go.
FYI, like I did an RIP almost right here, where the onions fell into the bacon fat a little bit, but that's fine
Yes.
because guess what? It actually greases the grill,
Mm-hmm.
and it adds a little
So-
extra flavor to it. That's where the bacon fat, where we were telling you where you can utilize it over again.
So in case you guys are wondering, I added the chicken, I added the bacon from Babe. The green peas are in here. The garlic, the minced garlic. She's doing the onions right now. Then the
Pour a
dry
little bit of this
ingredients.
on there.
I'm putting the sofrito now. So for this one, like before, you're gonna use about 2 to 3 spoons.
How long am I doing the
But I'm
onions
gonna do that probably like 2 minutes. I'm gonna use about 5 for this one, only because, like I said, I'm making a lot. All right. All right. And now,
Shoot, sorry.
that's okay. You want me to do it?
Yeah, please. You have a retarded timer.
There
I'm
you
going to
go.
get you a better one. So I told them really quick what I did was I took a little bit of the bacon fat from the tray and I poured it on the grill to put it with the onions so it can give that little extra flavor to it. I'm going to show you guys how to open a can the right way later.
Later on in a different episode.
Yeah, a different episode. We'll do how to
So-
open a can properly.
Now I'm gonna add the chicken broth to this.
Oh, dear Lord.
Why are you saying all the Lord for? And I'm just gonna pour enough to cover the last thing that's on top. Mix it a little bit. Because all this is what's gonna be cooking in that.
Okay. What are you afraid of?
No, I was gonna ask you for
You're
something.
afraid that I'm walking behind you? Don't be afraid.
No, I was gonna ask for something.
What are you going to ask for?
Um,
Oh,
I need the grease.
the bacon grease?
Yeah.
It's kind of dripping.
Yeah.
Let me put that plate under here. Hold on. I just don't want that to drip all over
No, I got you.
the counter. So I'm gonna switch.
So you guys can see.
away.
I'll show you real quick. Right there. See? This is what it looks like right now.
Here you go.
Go ahead and pour that right
The whole
into.
entire thing.
Yep, the whole thing. Thank you, sir. There you go. So now you see how glossy it is? Because I didn't want to use
It's so glossy.
I didn't want to use the olive oil again because I wanted to use the actual bacon fat into this recipe.
If you guys don't know, usually Puerto Ricans do this, but as they're cooking, they're eating at the same time, which
That
is
is true.
why most Hispanic moms never sit down and eat with the family. It's because, excuse me, they're picking as they go along.
Michelle said my husband keeps hearing your timer and thinking that it's mine. Hello.
Sorry.
All right, so just check on that. Oh, that's nice.
You want a little bit more?
Yeah, do it for like another minute. Just
Another
pick up
minute?
pick up those guys that are falling.
We'll do that.
Yeah, because normally what you would do is if you were doing it at home on a skillet, you want to cook these to the point where they're almost transparent. Yeah, see?
Or translucent. Tomato.
True that too.
So I'm gonna leave that fork for that because you didn't make me do that.
Fork for this.
Fork for this.
Fork
for
that.
Fork you.
Oh God.
So
We're almost at the end of the stretch, by the way, guys. Okay. So the last thing.
guys don't know what olives. They're so good.
So the last thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna let this sit here for a minute. I'm just gonna close it up, and I'm gonna do the rice. So in this way, like I said, the last thing we're gonna do is that whole portion of the container. So I'm just gonna You like those so much. So I'm using Spanish rice, by the way, because it already has the red peppers in it. So in this way, I didn't have to put the red peppers. I'm trying to be lazy and not do a lot of stuff.
We do lazy cooking here.
And I'm gonna just open and vent it from one side,
Really? Why do you do that?
because that's what it says.
I don't do that.
See?
I
Oh,
don't do that.
you're supposed to.
I've never
And
had
then
an issue.
instead, that's true too. Set it for 90 seconds.
You guys.
Oh, what up, Doobie?
Mr.
Doobie's
Dove!
watching.
Bacon fat is good with everything. I agree. Bacon fat.
Yeah, that's true.
Hashtag bacon fat is life.
What up, man? You see what's going on over
Oh my god. That was like so good.
there? Yeah, you ate it pretty quick. Pause, I know.
Pause. Time out.
You didn't set the timer
Flag
for a
on the
minute, so
play.
can
I
you...
already. What are you talking about?
you
Yes,
did?
I did.
Oh,
Where
okay.
you at? You ain't paying attention.
I'm not.
You really ain't. Pause.
What do you
Time
mean?
out.
How you late, man? You're never late, man. What are you talking about?
You never late. You're always on time. Everybody else is late.
Oh, man. All right, so that's going to be done soon. All right, so... Yep, that's good.
Am I
Hey.
putting it in there?
Yep. So if you want, you can just
Yeah,
scoop
I'll
it into
put
this,
that, 'cause it'll
and
be
then put it into
easier.
this.
Which, now that you're like scooping all this yummy deliciousness
Let me just turn
off
you
of
that
the
way so you guys
grill,
can see
if you
what she's doing.
can, Get
I know you guys
all
from there
that
can see her.
extra stuff off of the grill.
Damn, it's so
with
sad we
the
couldn't get Twitter to
onions.
work.
Get all that extra goodness off of the grill. Yes. Which, by the way, I love caramelized onions. But my new thing now, which my husband doesn't know, which I'm going to confess here.
Bloop,
Confession!
bloop, 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 not listening.
Confession here on lunch
I'm
break.
trying not to listen.
Do you guys know about fried onions?
Oh, I love
French's?
fried onions.
You know the container of French's fried onions that you usually use in soup?
What up,
stuff?
Willie? How you doing, man?
What was that?
My friend Willie.
Okay, so I have an addiction to fried onions now, where they're so good. I'd rather
Oh my
eat,
God!
Yeah,
Look at those
I'd rather
things.
eat the fried onions than pork rinds right now.
Oh, that's true.
I was on a pork rind fit for a while, which Super Mario will tell you that that's a staple in any keto home. Am I correct? Hey, hey, hey! Pork rinds in
All right, so
everything.
I'm adding the onions to this just in case you guys are wondering what am I doing. Because then I was giving you the back.
Pork rinds make great breading.
Oh, do they ever? OMG, so much better than
Thank you.
regular, what do you call that? Breadcrumbs. Much healthier too, lower in carbs.
All right.
If you're on a keto diet.
I'm just waiting for the rice to finish, and this way I can stick this in there. It sounded like almost what you just did.
Wowzers. So,
Oh, sorry, guys.
yes. Yeah. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, with keto,
Thank you, sir.
what I've been doing recently is I've been finding different ways to cook.
Hey, Alma, what's up? Yes, we do. I'm saying you guys act just like me and my husband in the kitchen. You are so funny, and I like to see myself.
Aw, thanks, Alma. Shout out to class of 2000, by the way. So, I've been
All
doing
right.
this search of finding keto recipes, but ethnic keto recipes, because we all know that most ethnic dishes are not the most healthiest. Can I get an amen to that, Mr. Super Mario? Okay.
All right, so I'm
Not always the
gonna hold on for a second
healthiest.
before you continue. So I'm gonna stick this in the microwave now for 2 minutes.
Pasta and rice in the same meal is not healthy. Yes.
Oh my. Oh my. So what I've been doing is I've been
And I placed the container just in case it overfills.
So I've been incorporating, and my husband has been my taste tester at home. I've been using cauliflower rice,
Yep.
which most people have this thing where they're like, oh, if you cook cauliflower, there's no way you can change the taste of it because cauliflower will always taste like cauliflower. Not necessarily true. Am I correct?
Yep, just turn that on.
So my amazing husband will let you know that.
No, the button.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So depending on how you season the cauliflower will determine the taste of it. So I actually but I looked online. So I came across this recipe, which, by the way, I will let you guys know that in most Hispanic homes, especially Puerto Rican homes, we always eat a dessert called what? Arroz con leche.
Oh, okay.
Which is basically, which wood you don't like?
Was rice pudding?
Rice pudding.
But
So I found a keto
Fried onions are real
recipe
good.
for rice pudding using cauliflower rice, which I will tell you guys, I was skeptical of it because I was like, ew, cauliflower sweet? No way. I will let you guys know that it was amazing, and Christian actually liked it also. It was really, really good. The only thing I did omit, which was the raisins, because I can't stand raisins at all. They're gross.
don't mind me.
Ew. They're old grapes, by the way. I don't care for them at all.
You're gonna say something else.
Oh my. We're not gonna go there. Anyway, so I am going to be doing the version of Arroz con Pollo, but the keto version, which would be with the cauliflower rice. And I will let Christian report back to you to let you guys know how it tasted, because I even made stir fry with cauliflower rice. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Shrimp stir fry is really, really good. And you can basically blend it with cauliflower now. It's like there's this big cauliflower craze now where people are using cauliflower for everything. Watch your back.
Thank you, sir. No, I'll take it in a second.
Okay.
All right.
Excuse me.
All right. So now we're ready to plate.
Plate.
So I'm gonna go this way.
Switch.
Ooh, that was still my hand. All right. So I'm gonna just put these right there. I'm just gonna take those, and this thing is burning. Excuse me. All right. I'm gonna move this way so we can plate these meals for everybody. All right. So we're gonna take some rice.
Rice first.
Yep.
This is, well,
What?
I was going to say, it looks almost like sopao.
Yeah, in a sense. Thank you, sir. All right, there we go. And then I'm going to pour in the nice mixture of our chicken here. And put some of the gravy right into it. And then there you go.
Where's the hooded taste tester?
Just in case you guys wanted to see it, there's the arroz con pollo that we made here. Arroz con pollo, sorry.
Thank you.
Uh-oh, I hear
do,
pitter patters.
Do I hear pitter patter of little feet? Ah! It's
Here you go, sir.
Leo.
The O.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, shoot. I feel like making it into a sopa, just putting the rice in there.
You could, but I wouldn't do it.
Nah, I know.
Well, you did a little bit for
Thank you, sir.
this gentleman right here.
Bye, everybody on TV.
Bye, guys.
Facebook and, oh, look, we actually got to kick off Instagram already.
So should I
Does
click
it-
share?
Nah, it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah.
Say anything?
No, just share. Yeah, no, save it.